That looks promising. Any ideas as to how we might reach it? Well, we've eaten our fill. What say we settle our stomachs with a few hours' sleep? Do watch where you're going. You'll hurt yourself one of these days.
Oh, don't mind me. These things...
There, Master! Red Wolves!
Fall back, and I will heal you with my magic. All's right there. Let my magics grant you an elemental boon.
This isn't much to go on. This is beyond the pale.
There are useful ingredients to be gathered here, old chap.
No harm in taking a
That's kind of you. There you are. I'll...
Let me get that. We've got one on the run.
Tis the mark of a champion to raise the weapon sheath. disposal. Wait a minute.
He wishes to gaze upon a griffin firsthand. To a tall ask, but not possible. He goes a bit. I know the way. Follow me.
The guide is most welcome. Now we shan't go away. Let my magics grant you an elemental boon.
There are useful ingredients to be gathered here, I'll wager.
No harm in picking a few. Freshly rested as we are, this battle ought to be in our favour.
Try not to get hit, lest all that vim go to waste.
My curative magics are at your disposal. Wait right there.
Well done.
Prison turns blue with cold. Prepare yourself.
Arisen!
Let us endeavour to keep up, though we are less fleet of foot. You fire's blaze. Use it well.
Over so soon? Why, we seem to have come through unscathed.
We mustn't allow ourselves to become complacent. Take each trial as it comes.
I've got wares of every ilk. Pleasure doing business with you.
Nothing caught your eye? That's a shame. Let's hope there's all worth our coins.
The Arisen is ever free.
We achieved remarkable synchronicity.
Once more!
I can't imagine we're in need of a campsite just now.
Let us return once we've grown tired from our labors.
If I might be so bold as to speak my mind, different masters favour different pawns.
What? There you are. Oh, remember, you'll need to draw the fight out as long as you can. I must behold the creature from every angle if I am to coax it, lifelike, from the stone. Marvellous.
Let us accompany Sir Fulvio and face this griffin.
We ought to follow close behind, lest we get separated.
Positively smooth.
Let my magic be the weapon of the fury of the elements. Well done!
Our foe appears to have grown just as weary as we.
We must not give them a chance to recover.
I shall lead the charge!
Tis a foe worthy. I would say our best. Arisen! Are you alright?
We've been over. Focus your attack.
Strike fast and true, and our quarry shall fall.
Well in hand.
I suppose that will have to do. I'll have to use my imagination for the finer details, I fear. But it...
We are none of us alike in vocation.
Our respective abilities are unique as well.
Yeah, at the end of the day, our vocations are of little import. Mutual trust is what counts. Wonder how Sir Fulvio's sculpture is coming along. Mayhap 'twould behoove... for us to pay him a visit. Say no more, Master. I know just where to find this person, and will guide you there post-haste.
We're in your hands, sir. Much obliged.
One can never have too many materials. I'll harvest some now. Very well. I shall return.
I grant you roaring flame.
Too fast for ya!
I knew you would prevail. grant you an elemental boon.
Our foe has been thrown off balance.
No better time to strike.
Marshal, lead the charge!
Focus your strength, Arisen.
It's the best, isn't it? We must do whatever we can to knock it on balance.
Just certainly worth a try.
Keep the enemy occupied and I'll make sure work.
We are at our best when we combine our strength.
It seems our foe has lost their grip.
We must make the most of this opportunity.
Marshal, lead the charge! This foe shall fall by my hand. Fascinating way to end a foe. This will serve a fine tale going to my
Truly? I grant you fire's blade. Well.
It seems we have enraged our foe.
Might we not use their range to our advantage?
Fear not.
Fall back, and I will heal you with my magic. Wait a minute.
One part to go now. Keep your focus. That was impeccably timed, Arisen.
Here we go again.
Battle cannot be avoided. It is fight to the life.
Good moral here. Ingredients are plentiful hereabouts.
Shall we see if there's aught to be found while we're here? This might contain useful information.
It couldn't hurt to take a peek.
I feel refreshed and ready for a new day.
Off we go then.
A new... day. A new perspective.
You little blighter.
Too fast for ya!
Let my magic imbue your weapon with the fury of the element. Avoid flame at any cost, Arisen. You have been doused in oil. Lay down your arms, or you hurt yourself.
We've earned ourselves a pat on the back.
Overconfidence is an enemy in and of itself. Let us instead strive to better ourselves with every battle.
Now, there's a worthy prize. If only 'tweren't so far away.
troubling rumor has reached my ears, and methinks I ought to share it. 'Tis said there is an illness pawns can contract beyond the rift that inflicts unspeakable harm to those around them. As it progresses, the pawn gradually loses all self-control, and in time will even cease to heed the Arisen's commands.
Can that really be true? I don't like the sound of it at all. Master, a chest! We must find a way to open it.
Is there no way to reach it?
What manner of treasures will I find today? Oh, I can scarce wait to find out.
Evidently, 'tis a contraption that allows for travel betwixt 2 points. That does sound convenient.
I dare say there'd be no harm in using this.
Oh, a ballista!
This could grant us an edge in battle, if we use it well. Let my magics grant you an elemental boon.
Look, Master, a treasure chest. We should have to find a way to reach it.
Might you consider lightening your pack, Master?
Let's see. What can we do without? Device of fascinating construction, built to carry freight. And people, by the looks of it.
Might we not avail ourselves of its use?
You there, 'tis a beast of fearsome intellect. Indeed, 'tis said that should the day come that you... 'Tis said, should the day come that you seek to...
Aye, sir.
Whatever's to be done. I hope I acquitted myself well today. I've wares aplenty.
There are useful ingredients to be gathered here.
You're doing business with...
By and large, the people of Bagbatal seem to
Here already, are we?
Clark means to unveil the skull. I will await you at his estate in Vernworth.
So, there is to be an unveiling. I am curious to see how the sculpture turned out. Shall we attend, Master?
What do you think you're doing in here?
You will attend the unveil.
Over here!
Will nothing excite...
Welcome. Come back any time.
Not worth your time.
There's a chest. I shall take a look inside.
We're going this way now, I suppose. By your will.
You will attend the unveil.
Now there's a hassle I could do without.
So, there is to be an unveiling. I am curious to see how the sculpture turned out. Shall we attend, Master? I can guide you there if you wish.
The guide is most welcome. Now we shan't lose our way.
Right, just follow me.
No hurry to leave.
Take a moment to replenish my strength.
Welcome.
No one's come to
I don't know what to do.
Interested in my wares?
I can't put my whole life living on my shoulder. Whatever's to be done.
Days like this
This crowd's
Well
good.
met.
someone comes to relieve me.
What do you think you're doing here?
Could you come over here?
I'm unsure how best to see you.
Well met.
What business have you?
Me? I said. Now, this hardly bears saying, but don't you dare try to take anything with...
Many thanks. It takes two to make a sale, and this cellar had nothing to tempt us with. Our funds are better spent elsewhere.
My services don't come cheap. Keep mind. Come again when you've more coin.
Interested in my wares?
Have a look. Hoy, looking... No need to overthink it. You can change it on a whim. You've naught to look... Lose, and you might even make a... Many thanks. Hoy! No need to overthink it. You can... Change it on a whim. You've naught to lose, and you might. Pleasure doing business.
Polishing my armor can wait till the morn.
To lose my touch if I don't get work soon. Haven't got any leaves. What am I to do with the council?
Look around if you must, but be sure to buy aught.
Beg pardon, sir, but you're not? Oh, thank goodness. This letter. I've heard tell he's stationed on Volcanic Island. But the road in that direction, it would seem another route lies to the south. Only to you seem the capable. Pray aid me in this matter.
We've a delivery to make, 'twould seem. I thought you might like this, so I picked it up. Here you go.
We seem to have arrived without issue. But are we safe here?
Time to find me a mark.
Working this field. All I know.
So, there is to be an unveiling. I am curious to see how the sculpture turned out. Shall we attend, Master? I know the way. Follow me.
The guide is most welcome. Now we shan't lose our way.
It was an eventful journey, but we made it here all right.
Arrived at last.
I would appreciate your swift return, Master. A fell unease begins to gnaw at me when you are gone over long.
'Tis not our place to hurry the Arisen.
Such quietude is a blessing.
I would be glad to demonstrate the efficacy of my mage skills, should you desire magical assistance. Might I be of assistance?
Have you need of me?
Patrons, connoisseurs, friends, my humblest thanks for joining me here at the unveiling of my collection's crowning jewel. There is much more I should like to say, but the anticipation is apt to kill me should I stall another moment. Let us gaze upon the sculpture. My word! 'Twould appear I overestimated your ability. How dare you claim my gold for a clumsy attempt such as this? You have shamed me, and shall ne'er again know my patronage, Fulvio. Now gather your things and be gone from my sight!
A dispiriting conclusion. It is a shame how the sculpture turned out.
A cheerless outcome for all involved.
I know Clark wasn't pleased, but that was the best I could manage. I shall strive to improve, and perhaps one day he'll...
I swear I'll wring that incompetent sculptor's neck. What a fool I...
Sometimes I wonder if I'd be better off a hermit.
I only pray my watch finishes without me.
It is an item of exceptional rarity. I cannot wait to tell my own master of its existence.
I've little enough gold to spend this time. Whatever am I to do?
A new destination calls to you, I take it. Say no more. I look forward to seeing where you take us.
The Arisen decide if that is your destination, we cannot follow. But know that your return is eagerly awaited.
What I can do for you?
Are you here to see me?
I'm not trained for this.
Would that all my days were so
Perchance you, the Sovereign, wounded in glorious combat indeed. 'Tis a weight off my heart.
My sword arm needs some work.
Breadth of knowledge is no less important than depth.
What ought I to do? For its pleasures?
Such quietude is a blessing.
would that all my days were so
Lots to be taken care of before the day's done.
I swear I've not blinked once in the last hour.
Suppose I ought to earn my pay. Couldn't hurt to put my feet to the moment.
I have been waiting for you, Arisen.
Quiet at last.
One must take pride in their charge.
Few of my fellows act as befits.
If you've naught to say.
Mayhap you've been misinformed, sir, but there isn't to be a masquerade this day.
It's not at the expense of... My duty.
It's too quiet here. Are brigands lurking about?
A place for everyone. Everyone in there.
What to look forward to but a long day
Herald
of work.
peals out from a moment in caution.
I could see myself having a kip.
Would that all my days were so tranquil.
Always sets me to thinking, this place.
I'd sooner stay out than that.
Here's hoping there'll be no trouble there.
If you must go off on your own, there's naught to be done. I only hope you'll return sooner rather than later.
'Tis not our place to hurry the arisen.
Not at the expense of my duty.
I must ask you to comport yourself with the utmost civility while you are...
Not far from your station, are you not?
I was bored out my skull guarding the pallet.
Surely someone will ask me to dance along.
A fine place to sit and gather one's thoughts.
After market I go.
All this revel.
We shed our faces at the...
So, tell me more of this ox cart.
Everyone who don't...
Might as well make merry while the wine flows.
If you've naught to say, I'd best be going.
Naught but...
Now, we who are gathered here are naught but...
It would seem our sovereign has... 'Twouldn't do to meddle in each other.
Aught you need of me?
I warn you.
I've things to do, if you don't mind.
I would fain...
I shan't let anything spoil my evening.
Yes? Marry a new face. Besides, why do I even bother?
What I can do for you? Who are you supposed to...
Just between my task, 'tis an enigma. So back and forth I go.
I ought to find someone to buy me a drink.
Our first sovereign in decades.
I shan't.
I do wonder who's behind the mask, but
I shan't let...
How might I better my performance?
I think that will do for
Does life or is aught we do in vain?
Would that I could attend these occasions every evening.
Have you heard? Another ale can't make my dancing any worse.
Here to ask.
Is there aught you require?
Best to remain sober.
Surely someone will ask me to dance early. I quite understand why the Sovereign enjoys masquerades. Best make haste, else I'll be this all night.
Such cheap. Drink. 'Tis not at all to my taste. All this revelry.
Now, we who are gathered here are naught but nameless nobles. 'Twould be uncouth. Now, we who are gathered here... Now, we who are gathered here are naught but nameless nobles. 'Twould be uncouth to inquire after another.
Surely these... All this merrymaking is a joy to behold.
Another ale.
These festivities are part and parcel of our station.
Everyone who dances with me complains.
If you've naught to say... If you've naught to say, I'd best be going.
Might as well make merry while the wine flows.
I'm frightfully busy. No time for idle chatter.
Overwhelming. Ah, naught but...
now. You're...
What is it? Has something happened?
We have it on good authority that a suspicious individual passed through here.
We need to scour the area. Well, scour all the
In here.
Open up!
You're dressed rather austerely for a patron.
My humblest apologies, Lady Wilhelmina. We've had reports of an unseemly character in the vicinity, you see, and...
Preposterous. I was out front till but a moment ago, and I did not see so much as a shadow.
Be that as it may.
You are excused. Leave this place, ere you invite our noble host's wrath upon yourself. I will summon you if aught is amiss.
Pray forgive the intrusion.
And what business have you here? In the nobles' playgrounds? Hmm? You've the face of someone in search of a juicy morsel. Would you be looking for this, perchance?
Come on, then. Keep pouring. Do you take me for some green lad who can't handle his cups? I'm your damned king, and a king deserves royal treatment.
Of course, Your Majesty.
Tell us, Your Majesty, would you prefer more drink, or shall we find some other way to amuse ourselves?
Aye. Let's change things up.
I believe I cautioned you to keep your drunken revelry in check. Lest you forget, these celebrations of your valor are but a pretense for more serious matters.
I know. I do. It's just I get the poison in me and things happen is all.
You need only serve as our false king until Sven becomes consul. Till then, however, you would do well to remember that your role demands a certain degree of dignity. I trust you understand your position, Your Majesty.
Nay, as you say, I'll go and sober up.
Why not remove yours as well? This is not the masquerade hall, and we now find ourselves quite alone. What say we dispense with such pretenses and speak openly with one another, Lord Phasus?
That will do. If you're discovered, yours won't be the only head that rolls. What is your purpose here, I wonder? If you came to learn of the Sovereign, then 'tis as you have seen. The man is naught but a ale-swilling pretender propped up by the Queen Regent. Of course, that begs the question. If he's a mere mummer, then where might our true Arisen be? You'd best go. I'll do what I can to help you make your escape. As you can see, I run an establishment that caters to certain... You're welcome to come and play anytime. If you escape with your life, that is. Know how...
The mixed smell of perfume always makes me queasy. If I...
So many happy voices carried on.
Come see me in... I'll instruct my attendants to send... Come see me in my board. I'll instruct my attendants to send you straight to me. Come see me in my bordlery, whene'er you're so inclined. I'll instruct my attendants to send...
Always sets me thinking, this place.
Wonder if anyone else shares my soul.
I could use a bit of excitement in my life.
Once the day's work is done,
This place is very dreary.
I get along with everyone.
Fair wind's coming.
This work's dreadful dull. I get paid a pittance.
Welcome, sir.
So this is where you were, Master. I searched high and low for you.
Our pop. He is reunited. Surely we can ask for no more than that. Ingredients are plentiful hereabouts.
Shall we see if there's aught to be found while we're here?
The room's at your leisure, how I like it.
Mayhap this ladder is here for a reason.
Ah, excellent find.
There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen your Majesty's claim as a true arisen. Well, he is merely Desus, even were he to be removed. But if there's aught that compels my attention, he seems a man of import. Pray, allow me to investigate this matter further.
So the false sovereign, Queen Regent Disa, and this fate...
There is much we ought to tend to. I bear word from a minister who happens to be one from the pains he took to that alone is reason the Regent Kin intends to... He bids you to use this opportunity to search the minister's chambers and see if there's aught to be learned. I shall ensure that the door to the minister's chamber...
There is only one acceptable outcome. Complete and utter success.
'Twould seem we've a need to visit the palace.
Welcome to the... We serve all manner of fine ales here. Shall I pour you a cup?
Horns may not...
I know I'm Captain.
Faring well, I hope. Fancy a look at my wares? Welcome to Bjorn's Armory, and quality's what you need if you want to... Survive. Many thanks. I appreciate the business. Nothing caught your eye? That's a shame.
Your personage of great esteem is to return from Batal to Vermin. I speak of Sir Augustin. He is a noble. Your aid is requested in guarding his ox cart as it travels as a potential ally to your cause. 'Twould do you no favors if he were to come to harm. And bear in mind... You have your orders. Read them, and follow them to the letter.
Our aid is required, Master. Let us depart with due haste.
Got any tales to liven up my day? Got any tales to...
Hey, slow your feet! You run too fast for the likes of me!
Let us endeavor to keep up, though we are less fleet of foot.
What is life without a little spice?
What do you think?
Not sure what they expect.
A treasure chest. Shall we see if we can't make our way over to it?
I'd sooner stay out of battle where it costs you but not at the expense of my duty.
You! 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 Should I get up to today? You!
Wait to see what the day holds.
There's a ladder here.
We ought to put it to good use.
You!
There, Master! Glorians!
Blade will accomplish little against this foe. I grant you fighting stand.
Strike! Fiber at her!
Ensure your next attack is no less purposeful.
Over so soon? Why, we seem to have come through unscathed.
We mustn't allow ourselves to become complacent. Take each trial as it comes.
Gather round! Treat your ears to a tale by...
You!
Come to think of it, was there not another task we were to see to somewhere nearby?
When the mind is split, The heart must lead. Or so I've learned.
I've been on my feet all day. Must be the townspeople doing it now.
I'll gladly stay a while. Lots to do, and precious little time. Lots to do, and precious little time.
I'm not leaving till you take it. So there.
it now.
Nothing ever
Mind, I have time for a...
Don't think you're safe just because you're in the city. Monsters have gotten bolder of late, and more ferocious. One found its way inside the common quarter just the other night. Much blood was spilled afore the...
I've trained for this.
Not sure how much longer I can hold out.
When does my watch end?
Lots to do, and precious little time. Well met, sir. Let's take it easy today.
Time to find me a mark.
You're acting up.
Ah, excellent find.
Might as well take a look while you're here.
What does someone do aught about this?
Now this is a conundrum.
Through your metal.
Gather round.
Now, there's a worthy prize.
I don't. So where's he get his coin then?
Gather round, gather round. Treat your ears to a tale by a master storyteller. And should my story entertain you, nay, even if it shouldn't, I would greatly appreciate a coin or two to soothe my throat with a mug of ale. Now, listen close, as today I shall tell of a serpent with powers most fell. Our hero ventured into a shrine long enclosed, whereupon he found serpent and soldiers in battle opposed. Though to the soldiers' aid he would fain have leapt, unease overtook him, so behind a pillar he crept. And not a moment too soon, for there came a flash of light, ere the room filled with screams, soldiers wailing at their plight. Then the shrine grew deathly still, and our hero was all alone. For every last soldier had been transformed to stone. Wary of his foe, and with presence of mind, the man crept up to the pillar upon which 'twas entwined. Seeing his moment, he unsheathed his blade, and brought the pillar low in a thundering cascade. The gloating serpent was caught by surprise, and with a pitiful hiss, 'neath the pillar it writhed. Till mustering swiftly the last of its might, to the depths of the shrine did the monster take flight. Thus, with a wit as sharp as his sword was honed, did our hero put an end to the threat imposed. And who was our hero? Why, needless to say, 'twas the father of House Berkeley, which lives on to this day. Gather round, treat your ears to a tale by a master storyteller. And should my story entertain you, nay, even if it shouldn't, I would greatly appreciate a coin or two to soothe my throat with a mug of ale. Now, listen close, as today I shall tell of a serpent with powers most fell. Our hero ventured into a shrine long enclosed, whereupon he found serpent and soldiers in battle opposed. Though to the soldiers' aid he would fain have leapt, unease over... so behind a pillar he crept. And not a moment too soon, for there came a flash of light, ere the room filled with screams, soldiers wailing at their plight.
These writings could be of import.
Let's have a look then.
But every last soldier had been transformed to stone. Wary of his foe, and with presence of mind, the man crept up to the pillar upon which 'twas entwined. Seeing his moment, he unsheathed his blade and brought the pillar low in a thundering cascade. The gloating serpent was caught by surprise, and with a pitiful hiss, 'neath the pillar it writhed. Till mustering swiftly the last of its might, to the depths of the shrine did the monster take flight. Thus, with a wit as sharp as his sword was honed, did our hero put an end to the threat imposed. And who was our hero? Why, needless to say, 'twas the father of House Berkeley, which lives on to this day.
I overheard some of the soldiers standing guard outside the palace discussing a curious rumour.
Ah, did it pertain to the Queen Regent and an important personage, perchance?
Indeed. Some suppose there is more to her relationship with this Batali dignitary than is publicly known.
Now, listen close, and your focus apply to this tale of a giant who touches the sky. Our hero, oft forgotten by history in spite of his worth, awoke one fell morning to rumbling earth. In a panic he started, out the front door he leapt, to behold what had approached a knight as he slept. 'Twas a mysterious figure, but be it friend or foe, on shaking legs did he approach, the better to know. Yet he did not get near, for afore him stretched the sea. The figure was striding through waters up to the knee. This realization explained the bizarre. What had appeared close was being seen from afar. For truly, the figure was mammoth in size, tall enough to be blinded by the clouds in the skies. One thing was certain. Should it walk upon land, no city, no mountain would outlast its hand. So he challenged its ingress with voice loudly drawn, and in an instant the giant was gone. Aye, in the face of his valour, the gigantus did pale. But who among them can name the hero of our tale? 'Twas none other than Lord Rosamond, who, needless to say, was the father of House Berkeley, which lives on to this day. Gather round, treat your ears to a tale by a master storyteller. And should my story entertain you, nay, even if it shouldn't, I would greatly appreciate a coin or two to soothe my throat with a mug of ale. Now, listen close, and your focus apply to this tale of a giant who touches the sky. Our hero, oft forgotten by history in spite of his worth, awoke one fell morning to rumbling earth. In a panic he started, out the front door he leapt, to behold what had approached a knight as he slept. 'Twas a mysterious figure, but be it friend or foe, on shaking legs did he approach, the better to know. Yet he did not get near, for afore him stretched the sea. The figure...
There's a ladder here.
We ought to put it to good use.
This realization explained the bizarre. What had appeared close was being seen from afar. For truly, the figure was mammoth in size, tall enough to be blinded by the clouds in the skies. One thing was certain. Should it walk upon land, no city, no mountain would outlast its hand. So he challenged its ingress with voice loudly drawn, and in an instant, the giant was gone. Aye, in the face of his valour, the gigantus did pale. But who among you can name the hero of our tale? 'Twas none other than Lord Rosamond, who, needless to say, was the father of House Birkin, which lives on to this day. Gather round, treat your ears to a tale by a master storyteller. And should my story entertain you, nay, even if it shouldn't, I would greatly appreciate a coin or two to soothe my throat with a mug of ale. Now, listen close, and your focus apply to this tale of a giant who touches the sky. Our hero, oft forgotten by history in spite of his worth, awoke one fell morning to rumbling earth. In a panic he started, out the front door he leapt, to behold what had approached a night as he slept. 'Twas a mysterious figure, but be it friend or foe, on shaking legs did he approach, the better to know. Yet he did not get near, but afore him stretched the sea. The figure was striding through waters up to the knee. This realization explained the bizarre. What had appeared close was being seen from afar. For truly, the figure was mammoth in size, tall enough to be blinded by the clouds in the skies. One thing was certain, should it walk upon land, no city, no mountain would outlast its hand. So he challenged its ingress with voice loudly drawn, and in an instant the giant was gone. Aye, in the face of his valour, the gigantus did pale. But who among you can name the hero of our tale? 'Twas none other than Lord Rosamond, who, needless to say, was the father of House Birkin, which lives on to this day.
Something good will happen today. I just know it. What was it I had to do? What do you know? Got to make hay while the sun shines. This looks like dead on my feet. So dull when there's nothing doing. All this walking is made my legs ache at this height.
Look, Master, a treasure chest. We shall have to find a way to reach it.
All the best tales come from travel.
What did I do to deserve this?
Invited yourself into my company.
Get up to today.
You!
Such quiet. I've been on my feet all day. My legs are as lead.
Oof. My pack's grown rather heavy.
Well, let us make haste for the nearest town. I'd rather sell our pickings at market than toss them aside.
I've trained for this.
There are useful ingredients to be gathered here, I'll wager.
No harm in picking a few.
Life's a sight fairer when you take it as it comes.
I'm in no hurry to leave.
Fluttering all day is tiring work.
I don't know what to do.
Oh, it's not right. It doesn't make any sort of sense. The doctor examined him afore, and yet e'er since he came...
I understand how you must feel. There is no medicine that I am caring for him as, however, if you truly cannot entrust him, mayhap convalescing in a...
home?
Dear, we are...
All right, he stays.
I will look after him.
I pray this will convey the depth of my gratitude.
Sir, it is a pleasure to make your acquaintance. I regret that I cannot mention. Oh. You wouldn't happen to know you would procure it yourself. In that case, the slums are a bane to the... We do what we can. Your aid is most...
Tell is, my asmite can be harvested from phantoms. Monsters that wander the world. The night.
At last! It all becomes clear.
Suppose I can finish it tomorrow.
A few hours
to
get in to help order my books.
Rejoice, my darling, for your Albert is returned.
Welcome home, dear.
I spend my days spinning yarns, only to come home to a wife for whose radiance I have no words.
Oh, you bold...
At last, the moment I've been waiting for. Allow me to gather these up.
What would you of me? I'll have no trouble, thank you.
Oh, well...
Interested in my wares?
Well met. I assume you'll be starting off with a mug of the good stuff.
Take this. It is something I found. I wanted you to have it.
nobles do nothing but guzzle sweetmeats and ale.
Not my kind of place, this. Sweat and toil. Each day's more of the same.
My bed goods. And I shan't
Stock up on the
resist.
basics. Flowers. Oh, this won't do. I'm in no fit state to perform.
Life's been pretty kind to me, come to think of it.
You can't stand much more of this.
Any loose coin about? Enough to make me rich?
Let's see. Where to next?
Not my kind of place. I end up feeling weary even after a day of rest.
Wish I'd been born a
I'm in
nobleman.
fine
son.
fettle today.
Not my kind of place, this.
If I sleep on my woes, may have to go away.
Toil. Each day's more of the same.
I've a book I ought to be getting back to.
All that fuss, and nary a coin to show for it.
Suppose I'd best be heading home.
Another day, another adventure is my moment. I mustn't falter.
Fed these days.
If I sleep on my
Gonna make any
woes,
coin here.
Not my kind of place, this.
Sets my thoughts down dark paths,
life's
this
been
place.
pretty kind to me.
Their nobles do nothing but guzzle sweetmeats and ale.
Must have taken a wrong turn.
A few hours getting home
Think
to
about what was my boots. Suppose I'd best be heading home.
I'm aching for a fight.
Must have taken a wrong turn.
My brain requires a little stimulation.
Life's been pretty kind to me.
Must have taken a wrong turn.
Let's see. Where to next?
I'm aching for a fight.
Oh, this won't do. I'm in no fit state to stock up on the basics. Flour, salt, flax.
The hour's grown late. Hilda's going to have my hide.
This is it.
A hard day's work, is it?
Just make it quick.
If I sleep on my woes, may have to go away.
Time to be heading home.
Suppose I'd best be heading home. A hard day's work, is it too? Not my kind of place, this.
sense my thoughts down dark paths this place.
I end up feeling weary even after a day of rest.
Must have taken a wrong turn. Them nobles do nothing but guzzle sweetmeats and ale.
I've a book.
Perhaps
I should be getting back to
stock up on
see
the
what I can
basics.
find.
Flour, salt, fats.
Life's been pretty kind to me. This job better be worth it. It's too bloody early.
Not my kind of place, this.
Ingredients are plentiful hereabouts.
Shall we see if there's aught to be found while we're here?
Wonder if there's any easy work to be had.
Just be sure you mind.
My bed. And a sharp zest. Is it true? You're only... I seem to recall someone else both. Just be sure you play your part well.
The fellow drink.
What should I do?
This night I have more than saucy room.
Would that all might...
Tis a ladder. Shall we see where it leads?
Ah, excellent find.
Right, door's locked. That should do it.
Can't wait for the new equipment to come in.
All the best tales come from travellers in the inn.
Can't make a living if I get myself injured.
Wonder if it's too early for dinner. Wonder if it's too early for dinner.
Master, my heart knows no greater peace than when I'm by your side.
I would appreciate your swift return, Master. A fell unease begins to gnaw at me when you are gone over long.
'Tis not our place to hurry the Arisen.
Sometimes I wonder if I'm cut out for this work.
Everyone's as tired as I am, seems like.
Well, have you found some place I might sate my scholarly curiosities? Oh, guide me outside, then. Guide me outside, then.
I'll not stick my head where it will get cut off.
Or to polish up my gear for the morrow.
I should very much like to rejoin you, Master.
Aye, this should, if you truly are. Words may be, mayhap, the knowledge I've...
I'm dead on my feet. Nodded off for a moment there.
This is awful dull. Can't complain, mate.
You are the Arisen. Yeah? Follow me!
We'll teach them a lesson they won't soon forget.
My apologies for the wait. We grew further apart than I'd anticipated.
Do take care not to stray so far next time.
Better off a hermit.
Something smells
I've little enough gold to spend as 'tis.
Must you run so fast? I can hardly keep you in my sights, Arisen.
Let us endeavor to keep up, though we are less fleet of foot.
Too quiet here for my liking.
All I need's my health, I suppose.
I don't believe I've had the pleasure, sir. Have we some business I'm unaware of? You mean to tell me that Albert has been playing the part of a beggar? That man who would sooner starve to death than lift a finger in the pursuit of... If this is a jest, it is in very poor taste. All the same, I will place these clothes somewhere about the house. If he has aught to hide, you may visit us again in a few days' time.
All I need's my health, I suppose.
Aye? What are you...
praying, ne'er put gold in my pocket.
Here's hoping there'll be no trouble.
I like to come here when I'm
Can't wait fine, you're a great predicament.
A fine place to harvest some ingredients. There's a ladder here.
We ought to put it to good use.
There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen your Majesty's claim. As a true risk, it seems Magistrate Wardor has mayhap to be prudent. Now, would you be so kind as to return the key I lent you? I thank you. Pray.
A resounding success!
There is much we ought to tend to. 'Tis no simple matter should you fall into the hands of the guard. However, I am afraid, is there aught else you would speak of, Your Majesty? Do not forget that we work to...
Greetings. Well, here we conduct all manner of procedures pertaining to vocations. If there is aught I may assist you with, simply say the word.
Do come again.
Whatever am I to do?
Points no good.
Interested in my way? Oh, what luck! 'Tis a chest!
Let us hope your curiosity will be rewarded.
Weary at this hour, sir? You must have quite a tale to tell. Much obliged. No wisdom to offer. Weary at this hour, sir? You must have quite a... tale to tell. Much obliged. Well met, sir. I bought time and I know how to spend. Isn't it about time we had ourselves a meal? Oh, what I wouldn't give for a bowl of hot stew. If you must go off on your own, there's naught to be done. I only hope you'll return sooner rather than later.
Is aught amiss hereabouts?
I'm not risking my life for
It is well tiring being so alone.
I hear... Of course, the matter of attendance is always a contentious one.
I wish the minister would be more careful. He takes the sentinel posted outside his chambers with him everywhere. There are times when no one's standing watch there at all. I didn't sleep a wink last night.
Have you need of me?
Do you recall that package from Batal I delivered to Minister's chambers last week? Well, just between you and me, I blundered and nearly tipped the contents out onto the floor. You should have heard the child out.
Can't complain, mate.
I've more time than I know how to spend.
Lost track of time. This place is too comfortable.
I'll feel a sight better once I've had my dinner.
I hope the weather holds.
I don't mind lingering for a spell.
Got to keep moving.
Follow me! Follow me!
I have been waiting for you, Arisen.
I've just remembered. There was another matter we were to attend to hereabouts, was there not? We're off to Vernworth Palace, then. Let us make for the palace, that you might investigate Minister Allard's chambers.
Bunch of sluggards.
Still a while to go before my shift's over.
I cannot afford another magical court.
Can't afford to retire at my age. Hubris is my worst enemy.
Tis best you move along. Pray, be cautious, Your Majesty. Tis best, pray, be cautious.
Are the new recruits battle ready yet? Not sure why I'm patrolling.
I only pray my watch finishes without incident.
What business could be so pressing that I must be summoned?
I would not presume to know. However, it...
Oh, perhaps the boar... Oh, unring your... As if anyone in this now. If will...
Surely none more important than this. I speak of the ascension of the Sovereign.
Indeed.
I didn't see it. Wing. I'm just grateful I get to lead a quiet life.
Well, well. We meet again. Is this stealthy business becoming a habit of yours?
Oi! Who goes there?
Who's there?
Tut, tut. Now, this just won't do. How's a lady supposed to work with all these interruptions?
Oh, it is you, Lady Wilhelmina.
Mm-hmm. Do excuse us. We thought to enjoy a little fresh air. Though we had hoped for slightly more privacy, if you catch my meaning.
Apologies, milady. But might I ask the name of your companion?
Are you sure it would be wise? Such knowledge has been known to cost a man his head.
Understood, milady. If anyone asks, I shall say I saw naught.
A narrow escape. You should count yourself lucky that he was so easily flustered. I don't appreciate having my motives questioned. I did as I saw. Something tells me this shan't be the last I see of you. Perhaps you'll be good enough to repay me. Off you go now. Off you go now. If you wish to speak...
Wages like these won't fill my belly. Not sure why I'm trying or shine. I'll make the best of it. Sometimes I wonder if I'm...
Nary a gentle scratch on my arms and armor. Still waiting on that report.
I only polished it this morning.
It seems you've made a discovery regarding the false sovereign.
someone talked about...
Ingredients are plentiful hereabouts.
No harm in picking a few.
Uh-huh. There's something written here.
Shall we take a closer look?
There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen your majesty's claim as a true arisen. I know this sigil well. Let me see. Pray make haste in Amiga clue. Though, 'tis clear that the Queen though the political situation is stable at present. I fear such a partnership. At any rate, 'twould seem our search has led us to only... I will investigate these matters as best I can. In the interim, your majesty, only once we have gleaned a fragment, and ere it slips my mind, pray, take this. Perchance it will help speed you on your way to Melv.
A moment long awaited.
Jesus. Now there's a name to remember.
As a reward for you will of course require...
I'm not sure what's best.
Welcome.
A crime committed here will see one confined to...
There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen your majesty, or shall change. If your majesty has any unfinished business to attend to, very well. Is there aught else you would speak of, your majesty? Do not forget that we work to serve...